잠시만 영권 다시 할게요.
I know it's complicated. I wanna go and love that celebrate it. So many times to get up to the sky. Let's party like tonight. And I'll meet you when I'm home.
밥 좀 대접을 해주세요. 스트로 왔지?
아